Hello, everybody. Oop, there we go. Let me just fix that and a little smooth. There we go. I am the Blues 32, and some people call this man Trilby, and as a name it suffices. He's been called many things: a burglar, a hoodlum, a criminal. I prefer to think of him as a gentleman thief. And tonight he's found something potentially very rewarding. His fence phoned him in the middle of the night and asked him if he knew about the Defoe Manor. Apparently the last of the line has died, and there's all these valuables up for grabs. Lawyers got the place locked up tight, but that's never stopped Trilby. The place is, of course, deserted. Yes, this should be a painless and rewarding evening's entertainment. 5 Days a Stranger. A game by the guy who does zero punctuation. Yeah. Who knew he made games? Who knew he made good games? I did, but only after I found out. And the gentleman thief makes his entrance. That's the window which I entered the place. That wasn't me walking. It won't open. It must have been jarred shut somehow. I guess I'll have to take the old-fashioned way out. I'm getting a little used to this interface. It's an empty glass-fronted cabinet. An Armstrong 14 steel safe. I can crack these in my sleep. Damn, empty. I guess the family solicitor got here first. That's not me walking. What is that? 1 second. No, that's about as far as it goes. Sorry, I keep having to... I'm using Bandicam, but it doesn't record directly, so I had to frame the window, the game window, and record that way. So I apologize. Don't you complain about it. I can hear you. A rather dreadful portrait of a woman, early Victorian style, and I notice a wedding band on her finger. This must be the wife of the mansion's first owner. It's too bulky to carry it around. It's also unsigned and therefore valueless. I was thinking of moving it to see if there was anything behind it, but excuse me for having adventurer's logic. Okay, that's really weird. It doesn't seem like a Victorian fixture. It must be an addition made by the most recent tenant. Bachelor of Law awarded to Clarence Defoe by the University of Warwick. Clarence Defoe was the last owner of the house who died recently, and I think I just lost whatever sympathy I had for him. Trilby does not like lawyers. They have no value to anyone except the owner, and he's dead. The drawers are all either empty or full of meaningless paperwork. Okay, that's really starting to sound like I'm not the only one here. It's a door. It's a door. It's another door. It's what we in the trade call a door. It's a large rectangular piece of wood used to fill large, ungainly holes in the walls. It's a door. What more is there to say? As you have probably already figured out, this is a door. My keen senses tell me that this is a door. Is this a door I see before me? It's larger than a window and smaller than a garage, so I guess it's a door. I think of all the doors I've seen here, this is by far the best. I take it back. This is the best door in the whole house. I used to go out with a girl who had a door just like that. Have I already told you about the girl who had a door just like that? Her name was Patricia. She had eyes like sapphires, hair like a fountain of night, and the most incredible pair of earrings I had ever seen. Anyway, she left me for the lead singer of the Doors, which explains why this door reminds me of her, I suppose. Sorry, I have a tendency to ramble when players won't stop looking at the bloody doors. Yep. Doors. What? No. No! Stay away from me! Stay away! What got into him? Oh, wait. I keep forgetting I'm wearing this thing. But who the hell was that guy? I was under the impression this house was empty. Let me see here. This is a save function? Yes, it is. I really need to get used to this interface. Jam shut. It doesn't help that the interface changes with each game. Locked. There are 4 games in this series. They are usually referred to as either the Chizo Saga or the X Days of Sauerkraut. Aha! A door that opens. It's a very understated mirror. It's a sink. Beyond that, there's not much I can say about it. It's an ordinary bathroom mat. I hate bidets. They're so decadent. An immaculate porcelain lavatory. It's a shower curtain, or rather a bath curtain. It's a bath. The bath is very clean and white and probably recently used. These windows are all so dirty it's impossible to see clearly through them. Let's try this window. Jammed shut. Nothing here. How anticlimactic. I don't think there's much underneath, but you can check. If I need it, I'll let you know. When I need it, I'll let you know. I'm not the sort of cat burglar who leaves the taps on running out of sheer malevolence. I could really do with a haircut. Aren't I already talking to myself? It won't answer me. It won't answer me. I don't think any of these things are going to answer. Let's continue our exploration. Okay, the voices in my head need to stop now. Down the stairs, Trilby. Down the stairs, Trilby. Trilby, stairs. Use them. Do I need to use the use thing? Down the stairs, thank you. Looks like an edition of the local rag. It's an ordinary phone. Perhaps this could be my ticket out of here. I say these must be the main entrance doors. Hopefully they won't object to acting as an exit, too. Well, let's find out. No latch, no chain, no deadbolt. Doesn't even have a keyhole. So why won't the bloody thing open? This is becoming very very tiresome. I should always keep abreast of day-to-day events. I believe that's in my inventory now. Let's have a look. It's a copy of the local paper dated last Friday. Heir to Defoe Estates found dead. Sir Clarence Defoe, last of the long-running Defoe line, was found dead yesterday in his home. Defoe, 24, was found hanging from a tree in the front yard of the Defoe Manor. His recent bride, Julia Swanson Defoe, was also found dead in the mansion, apparently stabbed to death. Inspector Jacob Barnes, the officer in charge of the investigation, has closed the case. There's no mystery here, he said. Defoe killed his wife and then himself. We have already disproved the possibility of a third party. Sir Clarence solicitor Michael Chasem, however, has gone on record questioning the inspector's judgment. The last I saw of Sir Clarence, he was infinitely content. He never would have committed such an act. Plus, there was no suicide note. Interesting. Yeah, let's try the phone. Line's dead. Somehow, I was expecting that. Alright, let's try in here. It's a pleasantly professional quality portrait of a bearded man in a Victoria explorer's outfit. A little plaque at the bottom reads, Sir Roderick Defoe. A nicely varnished oak dining table, probably bought in from IKEA. The windows are also impossibly dirty. Jammed shut. Jammed shut. It's too big to carry with me. There's nothing on or under the table. There's a time and a place for rest. A brand new fridge-freezer unit. Just a plain old kitchen cabinet. This cooker looks like it's never been used. The kitchen sink of everything but fame. I know, but I want to use the window. Nothing there. What's this? It's too big to carry around with me, but if I ever need lethal quantities of salt, I'll know where to look. Close that. And that. We're not raising a barn. Blech. Evidently no one cares if I starve in this place. Check the freezer. Maybe there's ice cream. One should always be on the lookout for ice cream. This large oak tree stands proud beside the house, the branches reaching all the way to the roof. It's a single dead twig. Must have come off the tree. Pick up sticks. Pushing the tree makes the upper branches sway a little. What fun. I'm not that far gone. I said, look. Look. It's a door. I think I can see the interior of a tool shed. Why don't any windows open in this stupid place? Locked. Why don't I... Well, never mind. Curious. God damn it, Trilby. Select the... Fine, I'll do it this way. The water is deep and smells strongly of chlorine. It looks like the pipeline comes away from the pool and goes under the lawn. I wonder where it leads. One way to find out. Someone's done a real number on this lawn, digging their way out. No, it seems more like they were looking for something. I don't want to get any dirt under my nails. It's a very tall, very smooth, very sturdy. Can't climb them. Well, no way out here. Let's give the tree another push. Pushing the tree makes the upper branches sway a little. What fun. Okay, no way out over there. Let's try the other way. A Welsh treasure. How very bourgeois. Now this is what I call an antique. Nice finish. Probably fetch a decent amount if I could find the right dealer. It's a rather amateurish landscape. The signature identifies it as the work of Matthew Defoe, circa 1818. Straight from the Argos catalog to your living room. Some examples of popular Victorian fiction. Fantastic. It's just ornamental, and the drawers and cabinets are all empty. What about these things? These are clearly things. A nice sit-down can wait for later. Haven't ready to just turn around. I think finding a way out of this place is higher on my priorities than stealing the furniture right now. I know some pretty unscrupulous art dealers, but I doubt even they deserve this. Doubt any of these would be helpful. It's an extension cord for the VCR. The TV must have another power source. I guess that would be that there. Ah, a Sony MH400, some collector's value here. The MH40 was becoming defunct at around the same time as the Rubik's Cube. Had no comment at this time. In other news, the society world is still shaken by the sudden death of Sir Clarence Defoe. Sir Clarence and his wife Julia were found dead last Thursday in Defoe Manor. Our correspondent Peter Daltrey. Peter Daltrey? It was just 4 weeks ago that this place was a buzz of activity as Sir Clarence Defoe moved in with his new bride, Julia Swanson Defoe. Now, after this shocking tragedy, the place is quiet as a tomb and empty of human life. Sir Clarence had only proven his attachment to the Defoe lineage almost 1 year ago, and since then has been renovating the long-abandoned family mansion in preparation for his marriage. The police have already declared the tragedy as a murder-suicide, although many insisted that Sir Clarence was incapable of such an act. Well, you'd be surprised. The debate rages on while the fate of the house and family fortunes remain unclear. This is Peter Daltrey, BBC News, Defoe Manor. Thank you, Peter. Our top stories again. Minister... I hate television. It won't answer me. inside. I fear it would swallow me whole. I think I'll have to look at it to get a better reason for that. This is one obscenely overstuffed sofa. Right, next room then. Oops. It's about time you showed up. I'm sorry? And well, you should be. I've been stuck in this house for days. Where's the way out? I'm sorry, I don't understand. You are the guy who owns this place, right? No. Oh, so how'd you get in here? Window on the second floor. Is it still open? No, it jammed shut. Damn. Well, looks like the house is a new guest. Hope no more turn up. We've only got 5 chairs. If you'll excuse me, I've got more work to do. Wait a minute. Yes? Who are you? Oh, I beg your pardon. Hardy's the name. Philip Hardy. Call me Phil. And you are? Trilby. Mr. Trilby, I'm afraid you are now a prisoner. Like me, like everyone else in the house. A prisoner? Don't ask me why, but once you get in, the house won't let you leave. I've tried all the doors and windows, none of them open. The garden wall is unclimbable, and I can't tunnel under it. But why? Who's keeping us here? Beats the hell out of me. Whoever it is, they will certainly not be safe from my fists once I get out of here. So if there's something you're not telling me, now would be a good time to get it off your chest. I assure you, I am completely mystified. So how many more people are in this place? Only 3 more. First there's Jim, the youngest. He turned up just after I did. He's a good kid. Second, Simone Taylor. You probably know her off the telly. She's a correspondent for the BBC. She came here to make some kind of documentary. I think she's now stuck here with us. Lastly, there's AJ. Skinny bloke with a stash. Won't tell us who he is or where he came from. All I know is that he's been here longer than anyone, nearly a whole week. I think I've already met him. Oh, what a heartwarming story. Anyway, why don't you see if you can track them all down? I'm calling a house meeting in the lounge. Spread the word. I trust you'll enjoy your stay at Defoe Manor, Mr. Trilby. I still don't understand. Just find the others and tell them to meet up in the lounge. We can discuss things properly then. A stuffed tiger head mounted in the act of snarling, presumably to justify its death in some small way. So it's not enough to kill animals in Africa, he has to come and do it in Canada, too. Evidently someone fancies themselves as a big game hunter, or maybe they just fancy themselves. It's an ancient picture of 2 men in full hunting gear. The label reads Sir Roderick and Carstairs. It's a very old photograph of a small collection of straw huts. The label reads A Native Village. This photograph portrays a native bear in an aggressive stance before a very wary looking lion. The label reads Savage versus Savage. A very old sepia photograph of a man in explorer's gear staring over a dead tiger. The label reads Sir Roderick tames a vicious beast. The gun he's holding looks a lot like the one over the fireplace. I'm no expert in guns, but I think that's a late 18th century musket rifle, standard issue of the British Army of that period. Ooh, this thing's heavier than it looks. I'm not carrying this around everywhere. Better find a place to put it down. This is more like car boot sale material. The antlers wouldn't fit inside my blazer. No thanks, I have a thing about lions. You won't answer me. God damn it. Fire. It's been recently lit. Let's stick my hand in it. I think the instinct to stick a hand in the fire was evolved out of us as a species a long time ago. No, look at the idol. A glass bell jar containing a rather hideous wooden idol. Even if I wanted that ugly thing, which I don't, I'd have to break the glass to get to it. I think that's about all the time we have for this video. So I'll save my game. And I will see you folks next time. I am the Blues32. This is 5 Days a Stranger. TTFN. Ta-ta for now.